Jumadi a showdown. Sabi akopem say enweno na body kwaso na ne ntana na eni nkomo ne nhwe omano se baby tumi akwe ede ama Ghana na nyame adom no eba ne se ya naja anwode nkuta ede a na awose de yankopon asese ohwe oso na obo ho ban na agade wa fi ohana mane nyina mu ka ofro ko ba ye ne ade nyina na enne ukwada nso ohu ukwada wiei se ne sitie yankopon ne o se dana se na wiei ya ba ye be di komo bebre na yahwe se ne omane betimi afara ntoma pa ade afra na de ba kwa aba wiei a amame ho adwumi pa na ase bia nwanwa aye police service Ghana police service changes bi aba massive changes pa anaba nipa bese 36 or so na new IGP Yewura Christian tetenyo honu asesam sebe ya ebeboa ma pe ono no administration bibia betumi akoye ede ama Ghana police service yebehwe na didi nyina abramu na fe didi ehunkomo woni mu se yenua bema Anas Aremeyaw Anas abrantie no ni opanyine fe ne Kennedy okompreko Japan ewo issue kakra ya ewo court ya Ghana court krampo ebu asem de ma yero kan Japan na asem ne fi se bia aende baste na ne ekoso ewo abrochimam US na ekase no aya abrochire US court enso asigina ya omabua asem de ma yenua bema aye Anas Aremeyaw Anas am ya fane Yewura ken okompreko Japan aye $18,000 na asem be di wonkobo amanfo se Anas ni mpo no wo yan US court de Anas ekọ ho no yehu Anas ogina ho ya onhye max na video a court no edi enkomana se be o de verdict ne ba no ni nyina ya de a I ready ebe mo hwe ana fe yenua be ma Anas na nim se na ositie no nso enemu behu na enye ye ne expose Anas social media ni nyina obi ehu Anas enim ba ma mo hwe Kumasi online TV Tik TV and Friends of Ken TV na munya hu ye no ene mo Anas na nim se ro sitie nipa ban ya wo ye etinne no Anas enim no ewo ha mo ba hwe ni nyina na Yewura ka Japan before said na san be call a year court no okwatena on one TV station native TV ekwadin komo kan se obekire Anas pa na be wi ase no na Anas na akire Yewura kan okompreko Japan ye se dia abroche court atimi edi asem de ma Anas ne busa se Ghana court no eba ne sentia se na abrochire edi ye esa over 10 year ya anko in favor of Yewura kan Japan ne ko in favor of Anas etini nyina ya de ne ebehwe na ye didi ani nyina so eho enkomo ewo dwumadie so na ebe akɔhwɛ video na Yewura kan Japan odi kan kasa ye se Anas obekire ne pa no ye ba the US court no kan ye so ebe mo hwɛ na fe ya di nkomo no atwa so ede ma ye ready a MCR mo ye hwɛ video na fe begin to kan Japan de no akwata na 2 TV ekasa ye no etimo ye kɔhwɛ se ne sitie
have money to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked. Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you have a boka? Boka. I'm trying to press come cook try. Just for information. Throw up. I have money to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked. Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you have a boka? Boka. I'm trying to press come cook try. Just for information. Throw up.
Really a friend say Yewura kan Japan Kennedy no na say abufu aba wo kan nsam ni adiadea na mo se osu be mpa aba papo na ono nso so eto wo ka se o America okwa abanya judges lawyers papa power lawyers papa power am say o eti na dia abanti ye ko video no nso a America judges no enwotwe no verdict mo de ba ya Yewura kan Japan o twa $80 million edi ama Anas Aremeyaw na say oguni hu fi eda kire wiase nyina egongo tie na afei yɛntoa so yɛnkɔ.
Always note, and your note has been marked as C3, and it says, Judge, in our initial finding, we awarded $18 million, and it breaks down, presuming $5 million, actual $5 million, and punitive $8 million. With your verdict and your note, your jury service in this case is complete. I truly have enjoyed working with you. You've been an attentive jury. Thank you so much for your service. You are discharged.
Judge, the defendant would like to thank the jury for their service.
Get out while you can. Thank you so much. Everyone appreciates your service. Okay, so the court's decision, as we start at the end, the court is denying the request for mistrial, and everyone can file motions at the appropriate time, and the court will address everything after the motions are filed appropriately and then responded appropriately. Does anyone have any questions about anything?
No. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming on breath.
Eti Anas picture no ana yɛ de bɛto sisi na mahwɛ sɛ the picture no sitie enti yɛnua bɛma Anas amanfoɔ hu sɛ onie yes Abranta Anas ya Canada Japan ɛde ne kopi mu a US abukyima mu sɛ yɛnhwɛ na wiase court nyinaa ni no onie eti Anas na wɔyɛ exposé ɛpapa manfoɔ to tete mu to nya dade no ɔno na nyame adom you say there will be a pen and you anymore. Na ma osha in Kenya fool why na baby was saying young and sana will say a or no and say a young rent and us unye it would compare to max now to say a branch and national nimse ubi creation and Ghana had that unye into a branch and nas Aremeyaw Anas now yin nimse or her man folk a branch in the US or cohodier. We in anima mo bi ehunu woni na de aba ne say yewura Canada Japan yesi ontua $80 million emfama Anas efise waguni hu fi e de tia eye Anas oya Anas hu fi pa oguni ni mase e wo manimu na 18 judges na omotena so no ba kumpo entumi anka bi amfama yewura Canada Japan omunyina ekobenkrom se omoni Anas eya adwen enti bibi baya ne ehu se yewura kan Japan no anko srese nka court no esika no woso do nka court hwe na nka wonte so emfa emanu nso ni nyina echi no court no anti asese de omonte so enne Anas ochine se esika na no maji $80 million no kan Japan ontua na onfama Anas na onfa ho no fie ngo se ogu ni nyina no fa pepa no ho no fa binto kosua eno nto akokɔ nto kaba panem no nto edan panem no fa pata na kra enti na de court no e dem disa Abranta Anas on da e screen so no enti yenua Anas wonie na ye busa se na so Ghana court ye omudi asem no e de pa no mudi gina so mudi bu asem no e de tie Anas e de pa no mudi gina so a omudi bu asem tie Anas e ya sensebe ye de no mienu nyina ba bedu Kwakuta Bra Junior e MPP community member opanyini e wa chante we atenase Joseph La NDC community member ono so NDC ni otenase ya na eba bedi enkomo Joseph akwaba
ye jofa
apom te sen
me ho ye pa na so
na me adum me ho ye
yes sir
abusafo nyina ho ye
oh ya me adum
yesi moni aja appointment na obi a gene de sa eze wo de be bada be na ye hu de be ye
ofa obi ane nimre
o okay
ba no pa no obi dia ba
entu de ba ho ma chi ana asa anajo ana no pa ana awia
that's one pa
za
just less than 3 months
Okay.
You know, say I afford to a bank or a African of ministers.
Za.
Yeah, my intending officer or transfer check. No matter why we didn't this, you know. The amount of officer beer or buy a check.
Okay.
But you're swearing on the 7th January, it is less than 3 months.
Okay. But that's it. Maybe not for Yedi Anas and Komoka Krebi, Naya Koyen. Deborah Akwaba.
How far? That's it.
Let us say
About the room. I'm here, I doubt to me the next media.
okay.
Yes, we are not sedan in the Manyango Ponce. Catremada Bodrimuna Mujadi and Wolfson.
Okay.
That is a sedan in the memo band.
Okay. Yes, Enra, a Mempany Vice President, former Vice President Baha. What you want some? My team in Uncomo obey.
I think it was one of the projects Bia or Baya Santimemo Senka or Baba Baye. And Oba, you could see the enthusiasm surrounding the Bano. And I think that the BCBI, Yamiasem, or no one can ask them, the BCBI Yankopoasem. And you know, it shows that Papa no, or mine hold on there, and that's only more. Now, your bonfire is Inshallah 2028.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure I see our Mututunia Matugui. Na utimuze bibia ese ne bibia adwo mo nsem mo hu so mo akira no mo to boba park ne so no enye sa na tienti no on beda ne akonwa ne boko e dia ma kanini a eye the MPP as a party ye be yin so medi party nenim.
Okay. But me da say ma me nko na e manakwa ba okwa na so da so a.
Well, to my checks, I think he is still around.
Oh, around. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
But, I can't confirm for a fact.
But be no order so.
Yes, be no order so.
Only pet information shared in Kumasi 1 or 2 things.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Exactly.
There they say. But any Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Any Kumaka emfa the CO US court and run on.
Yeah.
My most money me mean you.
Just say if I say somewhere at the Ghana court and then more kakra. And I said, would you know how since yesterday I wasn't like, and I'm say at least Kagana hanu krampono ka enye close kakra. Ne who say even though a homo democracy ne kwenim kakra chen there, but ka close kakra ne who say ensu enyini. But where the from the difference is vast. Ana in some judge in crasa can twaso. Actually, nas na more young kakra.
O can say
was do kaze or corrupt was and some people no can me I can't remember or but no onu so antra ha no the call EcoP or US no heard the SCA amount no involved in offer small skakato me
$80 million
into cities 279 million Ghana cedis. This is what they check it, even Ministry of Agric no can on budget allocations almost it's just something bigger than a little bit better than that. The internet is kind of 279 million Ghana cedis. A 2 year no be but Nina come for no a free Ghana ni ho na Ghana ni ho where they are foreign country and nkwane be nyame say whether anko foreigner be na oji akodi anaso so e Ghana ni mbo ase no bibia ha nti African ken ho aba anaso na me gisi say we cry nyeska bia chicken change
adema yewura kan Japan ojidi
obetua
obenya isanko obetua sanko no nsa no was enti so sanko court no
and some bia na adu no de and de obetua ya no but anye because scan mode pa 279 million Ghana cedis enye skakatwa entino free Ghana ni ho na aba ye fence Ghana ni until next time ye kaya sema ye hwe ni ye duru bi na di na waka asem bi o na enkoyi a the best thing is to eat the humble pie na oh mini away the man more attractive but kobase we wagin say baby at say Ghana o kwa obetun use political influence be influence no man baby onye sa na be nti obeti ana we ka onye ken wealthy person na ka ye mu bia ofa ka bende o ko fa ask no
ya some kase
aha but ken dia say nyina nim so obetun atua we dey say ebe kono mu kakra de but obetun atua
okay
nti eko Africana ni ho na Ghana for me no we dey say nti
mate me da say
omunyina ye di she
me da say Joseph Deborah Adaroma Yes, na musu say bit babanisa.
Ofa, give it my kind is any nyina be ya desua de ama nyina, especially Yasha say we are speaking publicly with respect to political issues and social events. I think especially at the field of academia or on the basis of legal instruments, how some legal structures works outside your jurisdiction or your geographical jurisdiction. And so it is a test to laws, rules, a kwan faso ye niema eba ye mra kwan so at the mepacho. But one thing that I would say is any pebia no one the ogidi woman you have to pursue it. Shresenka Anas Omanisi Heya, which is justice has been denied on his behalf. You get it? So and I can't say much. Me bra I can't say much. It is a test to our laws, our rules, and our regulations in respect to legal structure. Inti ebeya futu nyina infantry enfo. Because some of us, when these issues started popping up, we took a neutral stance, irrespective of whether our political influence or our political interest in that issue. So, the meeting can say, "Yemfanya a futu ni ensamfanya disuande." Nemfentu yehu for say the beya dachi bino. If we get to stand at a vantage point, we will know the posture and how I BCB di on komaka yensem. To me that's.
But yesho I didn't see ya Ghana court and me. A dear because one say at least in say court no international court say US at least Bianca 8 judges and have 2 bikura na 3 bi Mbaki work in Japan but 8 in favor of Anas.
Offer my honest opinion is I think looking at the jurisdiction also counts. You get it. So how US Emra any said your musi or muniama respect to their courts and their legal issues now or their legality aspect of everything now. You could see, say, US, they are the cradle of whatever democracy or whatever that we are also aspiring to be like them. You get it? But as Osha Ghana, the setting our legal system is. I think that they are one of the independent body or my institutional or free null and void with respect to political influence and other stuff. It is our court. It is our, let me say, our various courts. You get it? So, Ghana, how you basically are perceiving him. That is not how US is going to perceive things. You get it? US believe in democracy. And there are people who believes in somebody who is an anti-corruption campaigner or a crusader. So, the moment you try to tarnish or you try to dent the image of somebody who claims, I'm using the word claims, I'm choosing my words very right. Someone who claims to say he's fighting corruption. That means you are fighting the very impetus of democracy that we claim we are practicing. But on Ghana, over Ghana now, I'm just speaking this out of me how I feel or see things, not on a general rule or on a general platform. But over Ghana, how should I map on now? Looking at even Anas, people are questioning his modus operandi in doing his investigative journalism. You get it? Of which a lot of families are affected by his operations, whether being good or bad. You get it? So definitely, even only judges be crying, some banter and other stuff. You get it? To my perspective, Obagana Hana said your question say Adena and you 2 be another 1 another 2-1 be crying. By looking at a unanimous decision which was against Anas in Ghana. So you bet me redeeming is looking at or or mine papa or your maya or your mean or muni or mine. I said you are in Ghana for quite a first year near my we attach emotions and other stuff. Means it's also part of it. But when you come to law, it doesn't apply or it doesn't work that way. So I think it all depends on the jurisdiction that you find yourself or where the law is being applied. You get it? That is how I can make my submission.
Medase, yes, yes, enough in Yankomona. Joseph anabaka bibi kakra say we ti
I think that the make also say yin na infancy ade
okay ya infancy ade
na e be anu
ya semo but me who say e dem go asia Ghana duration no na anya say
oh yeah most am Ghanaian because sadly we say the judgment by in our own court na we any differences
Because 8/8.
Yes. Anna, yeah, dear no. I know them. Let's them fancy one.
Okay.
Fancy idea.
But here, Embassy Jabe or Champion Samra Court from me. But I say, any commerce here, minority leader. You would have for your markings. Can be sent Kabaya, young peppermentary hospital be, and for my parliamentarians, you know, now insecurity and your security in your Juma, Sabaya or Monkabo, China, the idea, you know. When any agree, Simanum, my main open in other room.
Okay, of Amidas and Amenchia, Ira, Oman Penny John Dramani Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana. Namenchia na be the Bedeche, Yemami Professor Jenano Pokojman.
Okay.
Mamina Obama, vice president officer, at a point. Now it was just like Unyaka liar penna, it is directing you to the vice president officer. Already Musa image Nama. The vice president officer has now become so.
Vice president.
Oh yeah, of course. That time they said.
Vice president.
At the may count the current vice president.
Yeah, my main professor.
Already moved the image of the vice.
At the
president.
first, na I.
Oh, you know, I don't want to go back. You know, we share. The next corner. Na anodi. Wama ahonuma banyam.
Okay.
Ama amamboni koso. Menchia Ira Asantiman Temso of regional minister, Dr. Amokuhine. Now member na basu say now no who say light no echo off.
Yes.
Na ha kind I think it's a Monday no.
Yeah.
Antina me na me nim di ntia but energy minister ba ha e ma ye nyina ehun di ntia net say am say since then who say ayesa bi. It was because na ye transformer so it was run on 66 AVA. They make a notice say and I know more transfer to 145. Every much additional 70 megawatts in Ashanti region. But they didn't communicate. That's my problem. Until ECG for more next time baby visa is a major thing. And a Santumaya industrial hub. Until baby visa mumma yentia say no be alternative be now or passive. So mu PR department they weaker. You will be able to akasa ama ECG free. You will not collect pay because you're citizens. And we want the government to succeed. And to say, even if you don't have the capacity, get some people who can do the work. Now, in Ghana for because you assume Ghana. And to assume Obina say, Bina, a bebuano, yes, a beer, a besene, a bebuano, we are the pack. But one communicate, ama that day, the SNN. Until next time, no, or moon kind who say, who sumni pa, ana machines now the Eguma. And to be up to Kimano, Peso Switch Kwaha. Then let us know. Now, will be on board. When they say just 1 day, and I said 2 days, 3 days, now baby, then because I was surprised. Until next time, no. At this stage, you move from 66 to 145. I
got 2 minutes. My angel.
Oh wow. And Chianquano. All right. But the end of my fancy. Minia, straightforward. A MPP for Subai.
I always see.
The kind
of yes, suggestion there but say you see I sabia my parliamentarians say we dey
hospitals be brave Ghana Yewra Akufo-Addo obai no was starting agenda 11 ajaho he spent $400 million emu bia ni ho right now operational ye here 1.something billion to complete those hospitals for Ghanaians and even including the MPs. Until why should we go and have MPs hospital and the offer yes we advocate say journalists were ye fen hospital ba kon fama na teacher for so ye petty hospital ba kon afenyo makens unim de ntia okasa say omubai no obi di 58 million ekoto amna enyamu ntwobo edie wanye bia ndi tenie o ana obi di 12 million educo stream so okoye ye fen Paul Dam wa first Canadi afenyo anye sa scan BND enti also or a member of a parliamentary service board so no sir enti say parliament ye be CBB say parliament be so parliamentary service board na be so enti na dream no de washiri 8 years no or be yusu NDC aban we na why say ahweso benya say san kwan bia no ma enye adwuma ye ya ba no ye ba be sum Ghana. A rich hospital is just close by Parliament House. And now Parliament House and Kassan, there's a clinic there. And what is he talking about? The Mupens or Mupa 8 years, 2019, Ukaya. They tried to say, you bet change Chimbano, you bet Sano, Koyuke Kohe, MPs sit on benches. Omuna yesuya de yeko jibusuya from one, they sit on benches to do parliamentary. Sometimes they even stand. In fact, you see minority near majority near. There's nowhere. Actually say by law, I say minority for Tran, I say majority. You can even stand. What matters is the numbers. You can even stand. Now he say him fanna. Yebe fast askano. Adekosi yefen hospital dema parliament. NDC apensu. Omunya amfaso. Do you know what they use at Bank of Ghana? Bank of Ghana ye jumanya amfaso. Oni mde omudi ye. Omundi see Bank of Ghana hospital. MPs is well equipped. MPs kwa betu yako. Omuye ya mubo ka even is setting 60 billion 2022. Since here kase Bank of Ghana equities in negative 55 billion. And so Addison etwinya 200 almost 270 million dollars. Aye can see akrano. The building is not operational because still aye hereska to complete it. Nkonyan kwase no kontu wanya bia anumti afenyo is taking clue from those things. Na me manya bi mantwa anya minister mantwa anya bibia parliament won so hwe ni ho me be majority leader kra na ye ba be free power anti mentumi nya den enka wentu speaker trim na ye hwese enso be nya bibia de no. The majority leader was quick to stop him because ye ya bano ye ba be sum Ghana for nkra pay de na di nkra pay fees ye betuo mu fees and ye fence agri sector also no ka say sky the call kra after say allocate a budget allocation for the ministry. Yes, at the FN 1.5 billion. Nipa no cause he hasn't averted his mind to that. Apart from the budget allocation, Minister of Agriculture. Yes, at the 1.5 billion.
For Nisimami.
The American note as a tasu and we flash policy. You the better agri for jobs, agri for industries and all that. It is also part of that. Sky here no ye here sky there ye die be boa Ghana for and yet die be boa ni park a credit 276 no. And no onjai sa 7 no mo mbosu bium or kasa 7 bium me akase afenyo to say napo. Omu MPP for boa no this 4 years yeah. Ye dey na kweshe wo say onye ye fence minority leader. Ombe boa no ma obe pipi ni nyina to ogu na dwen nyina nse ye nchendi omun si hospital na enu parliamentary service board na be ando na onye because enu enfanya adwuma
me da say ye nua be ma Joseph Laye NDC communication team member na tinika ye nkona Kwaku Debra junior enso MPP inti ono nso side of asema afanyama case ekan woni afanyama ya adwuma ya adwen simanu maminti wadaroma
afadanso mechia Kumasi online TV share on the various social media platforms.
Okay.
Na wa odi dwumadi ho chia me so me de nchia kese ama.
Okay. Me da se.
Ma she unkran say dwuma so na odi ma santima ne Ghana mai no. No akoso aye ne sa ma be na ma chia MPP faithful nyina MPP supporters o mutie nyina ne most especially Michael say Boateng. Ono na say ye restructuring ni wi aye ne ko gina ko ne ni mama na boaboa mebu na no national youth organizer of the MPP. Na me say obi anya ne mugidi na moma yemfa to me nation insa e wa bra ye restructuring abadanso izi o to me awo obia submission anaze obia honest opinion or the bema obia you think you have to defend it.
Okay.
Me bra the position that he is in now no I have been in that chair before.
Okay.
So mete acquire the intia offer so or make such an but one thing that he has to know is we are not in the campaign season. Muko jina SMP so twan trottre Ghana for na Ghana for nya mugidi no moto abama massively.
Intro.
Oh, na say we the way omusi omuni ma isi na you could see say nyama omukan na they didn't mean it. Good.
Okay.
But one thing that I will make kama ye nyina yati ye ho ase say say if we try to go the tangent say bia ye campaign kasa na ne kasa o simple so no ye be koso kasa wa bra ye wa ba mu na ya to aba wi there we have a long way to go as a nation. Ka about Dr. Bawumia say bola ya she Google mukra na on the UNP easy sack talks when we are past that kind of talks. Now do the do, stop the talk and do the do.
Okay.
Asema akache Ghana for say oba be ya ma o minor. Bra nebeye. If we are to go that tangent, now even our current vice president is no more the vice president. He is just a ceremonial one. The de facto vice president is Joyce Baba Mokhtari, who has been receiving international, dignitaries while the vice president is there. So if we are to go that tangent, MYN, so at the patrol. Look, Abanwe Please.
Is it true he has been receiving?
Please.
Can you give any one?
We are having countless occasions. My brother, we are having. No, I'm coming. Please, let me make my submission. You made your point. I didn't make my interrupting. So why are you interrupting me? Please give me that respect. Abai we opposition. Can truck kasabi share bo. Just policy be a good for the neighbor government. The baby they try to make sure the the loopholes but what they were forgotten is John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Say if you have not been a president before, you don't know what you are talking about. Initially, God being so good, John Mahama had been a president when he was in opposition.
President John Mahama.
I read that. It's at my own discretion. So you give me that. I don't understand why.
I just want you to.
I kept quiet whilst you made a lot of. Well, I had corrections, but I allowed you to flow. So you allow me to flow. What yes, I'm a time now. So what I say because this is what I in a minimum. In some especially about agenda 111 when it comes to the health sector. With respect to the nursing training allowances, with respect to recruitment of nursing trainees. So if the minority leader today is seeking for a parliamentary hospital for the parliament and for parliamentarians, to me, I am aspiring to become a leader, leading my constituents. So whether it's been a negative or a bad call now, one, I can't juxtapose it because Obi will advocate for the health of its members. Look, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, then in opposition, Eka chair Ghana for say Akufo-Addo aban eba apomudin asuyena watu apomudin asuyena jejemu. Why? I'm working at the health sector. I know what I'm talking about. In 2014, when he was the president then, at that time we couldn't boast of even a single ambulance. It took Akufo-Addo, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and His Excellency Dr. Bawumia to purchase 278 ambulances for Ghana. Samreno, John Dramani Mahama, and any NDs were bemono. And what Ghana ain't mean boasting of a single ambulance. Sir, I'm ready to NDC by a tomorrow mine. Nene, Obia Babe, man, our parliamentarian. Ambulance. Have you seen one of them even functioning now? So we're clearing agents, even those issues that were even before our court, to test if indeed it is true, say at an ambulance and an ambulance. Oba was what clear. He has cleared those issues. My brother, it was before the court. Have you forgotten over? It was before the court. And a year before the court, we allow the court to do its work.
Okay.
You get it? So, and then you will buy, what's what I to me, and the on Crawford, those people are near alleged say there was corruption in the purchasing of their ambulance, their perceived, their so-called ambulance, no, and they will buy and also do to me every court. So now they are not going to be stand or to be tested with respect to the law. They are not going to be sent through the legal system and how things are done properly. You get it? And you see, and I'm thinking, and say, what's your here? The picture looks different. But so bet Oba Bemwa, and one Oba will say, say I come in Zakran Kamanga Manka. Look at their budget allocation to the seat of president, to the Jubilee House. And then when I'm catching Ghana for some Mobile woman. Is it Women International and Women Bank?
Women's Bank.
And what is the allocation of budget or money allocated for that bank? And how much money do you need to set up a bank in Ghana? And then Felix Kwachi of office in Kwana. Sa Women's Bank no budget ye allocate man no. E so chain said the Felix Kwachi of office enya.
On office.
Yes. Communication bureau at the presidency. The budget allocation in the budget.
Ononkwa office.
Ononkwa office. Now why office? Is he not the government spokesperson?
Budget anymore.
I have the budget here. I have the budget here. I'm coming. I'm going to cite it.
Check this here.
I'm going to cite it. Maybe you let me flow. Maybe I'm a yamam.
Okay.
Look, you see, so this is a government that you know so what he prioritized on. This government prioritized on only its belly. Oklemu said now you've reduced your number of ministers, you've reduced your number of presidential staffers. Meanwhile, the budget Akufo-Addo, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, a staff and I'm say you're overbloating, your budget is
higher than that. So where stands your credibility? Where stands Nsema Obekache Ghana for concerning corruption, concerning family and friends, concerning budgetary allocations? And now who's any pay within 3 months in office? Within 3 months in office, your first budgetary allocations, you have demonstrated to Ghanaians and say you are not for the welfare of the people, but rather your bellies. And your mind who don't know about you. Name mum and crophobia or pesa sebi or mubay or muzi or mubanya sikago mubotum. It's now buy. Now, what's the word freezy employment for a year? Many are not for Mamuko school. Sorry, or Mamubetro or license. They should be sorry. Because they have campaigned for John Dramani Mahama to become president, and that is what they've gotten.
And then the name of one campaign MPP.
And they say, almost say a check. Na echeno ene se mekurame mfa obi kurano de na ye de echeno ene se a whole year I am not going to employ you no ye na eye
eno nkwanche mo de to abaditi am.
Oh, definitely that is what the NDC campaigned on.
MP for NDC for can.
That is what the NDC campaigned on.
What committee? What's the committee ni review na by na kire se report mo de ba kire se nurse for na se momo de ni chenti entum.
The issue is the message the NDC sends on the grounds, which gets people convinced. The man and the poor mutrim. And then you have put a freeze on all employment. That is your track record. We knew. Some of us we knew, so it's no more surprise to us. Because in 2014 there was a freeze on employment for 4 good years. 4 good years. For 4 solid good years. NDC and John Dramani Mahama couldn't employ even a single personality in all government or public sector. And then you have come to power and you are repeating the same mistake. You get it? You have come to power. You are repeating the same mistakes. Sabe, ya your mind hold on ye pe. Sabe, obasi media me su kosa na menkase wu afamiye den. Fameko. We are cautioning the current NDC government say they should prioritize on their promises. They should work on the criticisms that they meted out to them. Then Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. If not that, sabi afe no omo hye omo niema, we are watching them. But you say omo hye na omo de asase omo hye no, you could see say they are confused, they are incompetent, they don't have the real power to do or to make sure say oman no puntuo and oman no kwaso ye omo de da omakoma so. The ye say no, due to their budgetary allocation to the president, you could see say omo ba bedisika. It is their time to chop. That is their message. No contribution, no chop. There Sami photo kind, no contribution, no chop. NC. Now Ghana for who say and Nadana omo de buy omo de beji too many friend PPs. And na yan kura baby omo beda kura munya na 3 months in office. And na yan kura omo aduane omo bedi o school kura munya 3 months in office. And nay salary increment akotu mu 10%. Okache Akufo-Addo say 25% na watu mu no kura. It was then bad. And nay wakotu 10%. 2024 was 25%. 2025, I will criticize it 25%. What do you have 10%? And such a person, you want Ghanaians to have faith in you, say you are going to do something extraordinary. No. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, some time ago, we know said John Mahama na yenim no dadano, or no one wasa bay, because 2014, and they Enra made their lights out to move for 24 hours. Enra, baby, amity. For 8 good years, me who be that? Man, who be that? Menka 17 na hanye hypocrite said Akufo-Addo time me num light. But man analyze out move for 24 hours that in 8 years in Akufo-Addo era. Now in your own 3 months in power, brother. What are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Distortions. I'm making my submissions. You made a lot of distortions. I kept quiet and I made you flow. So let me flow.
Continue, Mr.
You get it? And I'm saying that lights out move 24 hours. And then Wednesday and then 3 days as of market and opamiko na just say generators on kwa mo say same crop bonuma 3 months in office 3 years to crop on you near best one 3 months 3 months in 4 years 3 months. And this is how you guys start the affairs of this economy. As some money Ghana for kind say na money kind what the Ghana for him in 3 months. In 3 months ye see ye sumo kose ni enkase mu a mumfa ye nko.
Okay.
4 years ewa so enche
me da say me bacho obaso oye rebata
I'll make sure
me the time ni kana
me I don't need your time, you can use your time.
Yes sir.
I don't need your time, you can use your time.
On 1 2025 budget Women Development Bank allocation.
I'm coming.
No my the office of the communication director, right?
Yes.
Na the difference.
Okay.
I'm giving him that.
Oh dear, my any come.
Two.
Or period.
Two.
And the member busan ma.
Sorry, cost my.
Cost na me here.
And was it a health professional, right? And so he believe ambulance is better than hospitals. So you carry the people here.
Please quote me well.
Please, no. Please.
I won't allow you to do that. Please quote me well. I won't allow you to.
Somebody build.
My brother.
You came to
listen to me.
Okay.
The tangent you are going. Maybe I will come.
Go ahead.
Quote me. If you are quoting me, I am here. I won't allow you to say anything and go scot-free. I am not going to allow you to say anything and go scot-free. So if you are quoting me, please quote me.
Joseph NDC didn't ask.
Joseph Mbapa. They say ubesi fi na oni asase. They say ohunto asebe no sifi. Eti with that hospital ambulance nothing.
Of course.
Yes, enti hospital.
Until you know, yes. So
before
I'm happy he's a health professional.
Okay.
And he knows that ambulance is not the only thing in health sector. Somebody built hospitals like the UGMC hospital, the bank hospital. Please. Oh.
That's the lies that you guys have always.
Please, let me talk. The bank hospital.
It wasn't built by
and many other hospitals that they put up.
It wasn't built by John Mahama.
You only came 8 years. And what we did is to bring ambulances.
It wasn't built by John Dramani Mahama.
I'm still waiting for the budget that he's talked about. He doesn't have it.
Make your submission. Make your submission. I will give you your. I will give you what you are looking for. I'm coming.
Please. He has not read the budget.
I have read text.
So I am saying that
the budget allocation.
He should give us the figures.
I'm coming, please.
Okay.
Please. Continue your submission. I will just give you your fact.
Any come on. Yan share a tour. Here $25 million before answer to me. Ayo operational Dr. Yusuf Maminti Osimani
answer na meko hono tell me am betra ha em say defeat no manya no abuo mu from the head to toe obi e kasa say the sebi I say he needs some attention help I mean I don't get it the mega not here say
yes
say ye bu o man now the way na o man no see the o man kono was in cry your mama cry by and crying near the end. Really? Now what time don't crying near the end? MPP were transfer 8 years. I'm implementing free and don't crying near the end. Textbooks I'm implementing new curriculum. I feel a budget allocation better textbooks among 8 years. I buy full and bebu ye until when I cry a woman and you say buy full number one to betra. You are a young man. On the NPP for your friends say you think in our Johnny NDC. I think you should advise yourself and follow suit because so was Uncle Crafo Mundia, MPP for more the umbedin and Quano Mujini. Dear, you are wasting your time in MPP. Why now who's the MPP young man Bennett to say one your position MPP? But they believe it appointing 80-year-old men. They make a note has a young man like this now Ebia walk to school kakra you should be joining a political party that has future. And yet this political party ya guna omubayes ka die basa and ombe ye
yam hwe to macho yam ko to Mr. Adarma.
I think that issue no I would want to believe that 25 million is not anything down. That's about 389 million Ghana cedis. Government should try and find that money. Do you know why?
No.
If TOR is operational, fully operational, importation of fuel now imported, but it will go down by half back off. And you know that say TOR jumano producer. It means that say dollar cost required will not affect the price of fuel. Are you aware? Because we are producers here. Yeah, imported. Yeah, and you see in Subenya holding because dollar here a month to import fuel no a subeti. The American I believe that we are looking for strategic investors. This thing, a word that could time, so okay. Nantor was operating very well. But if free power and Crawford buying there, they don't believe in Ghanaian. Oh yeah, MPP for buying. And they went and brought certain company be sent to us. And do you remember? Chinese company be so Umbe refining oil. Has it been able to refine any oil in this country? TOR is a strategic asset to this country. And it is a scano bia. I've not seen any budgetary allocation, but a mid-year budget, we can try and find something for TOR. Senior bank we should be able to find strategic investor. Now, abua na sebeya normal ye kraba fuwa ye kraba ne subete na ye nyina ye okay. Apart from that unim say to ye adwuma there's a byproduct bitumen num sano will get it to work because ye adwuma will refine the oil and still have a byproduct to work on it. The way acquire the way no be they make not say. And you know I believe that is we should work on this, and I believe John Dramani Mama, the president, will find some way to solve that problem. Not yatumia refining oil. I don't think it's something I ain't doing yet. They make not say. And I believe we can do it. That's it. Okay,
Mr. Bedase, my main corner in income. Yes, Deborah, you said they talk $25 million. Bit me ama ayo operational any commotion no mensa
overdanso na me bra bisa me say I have not read the budgets of the NDC or of the government. Look, I am reading this from the national budget, government of Ghana. I am make a statement. I say to locate the specific budget allocations for the Women's Development Bank and the Communication Office of the Presidency. Please refer. Okay, I'm coming. Typically allocation for new initiatives like the women. Good. So, I initially made a figure. Say they have allocated 50 million Ghana cedis for the women bank. But the correction is 51.3 million 51.3 as a seed funding. As a seed funding. Additionally, Ghana 78 million was allocated specifically to the communication office of the presidency. 78 million Ghana cedis
from budget
from modern Ghana. I'm coming
from modern Ghana.
Yes, I'm coming.
Budget
oh, my brother. I have cited my source. I'm coming.
Your source should be the budget. You have the budget. You want the budget? Should I send it to you?
Please, I beg you. I have the budget here.
Yes,
I have
so
the budget
from the budget.
I'm coming.
Please,
Please,
then you follow. We should be able to follow you.
So now you doubt modern Ghana. Do you doubt modern Ghana?
What is modern Ghana?
I'm coming. Do you doubt modern Ghana?
Talk from the budget.
One, please. I'm asking you a question. Do you doubt modern Ghana? It is a media source. It is a media platform. So
I doubt it. Read from the budget.
I am reading
from the budget.
Oh, my brother.
Read from the budget.
My brother.
What is modern Ghana? No, don't come and sit here and lie. As if you are you ignorant? Please,
excuse me. You are using the word. You are being.
I'm just asking.
Please.
I'm just asking because we are using the budget. You are quoting your source and you have the budget. Why are you quoting modern Ghana?
Deborah,
51.5. What has been allocated to communication?
From the budget. Say from the budget. What can say more than Ghana? Maybe some page budget because
the issue.
I want to read the actual page. Now
I'm coming. What kind?
If you read from Ghana News Agency, I will quote the page. Me share page, you know. But the internet my person
idea was so we page no.
I'm coming.
I did be so akasa at least also
I have to get the page. Yes.
Say be
are we not that? We are not done, right?
So what we are not prepared.
I'm coming.
Yeah, this guy
please.
I
will find the page.
No, I
don't need your time. No, I don't need your time. Send time on coin. We are going to close at 5. And definitely I will give you the page. I will give you the site
and give us the figures.
So look, let me make my submission.
Forget
Let me make my submission. Whether I give the I am just making a statement. I am quoting something. So as I said, 78 million has been allocated to the communication bureau. And we making statement.
Cotton so Dabi.
I'm saying cotton. Making statement. I'm done speaking about it. O make a statement be say mebunu MPP mebunu AJ party no joining NDC. Sabi you see obia won interest. Obia won how the political principles, the political policies that he do believes in. And you catch me say me believe in me do the here. Now that means sabi we cry them say politics no cry won't here. You get it. But I will pardon him for that and other stuff. Also with respect to the tour issue has been an issue. I think that a lot of, especially energy experts, someone said they've been making a lot of commentaries about talk.
Okay.
You see, Enka Temaoyo refinery,
yenya ye 2 ye oil ye 2 ye bibia wa ha ye ton wa ha you see the benefits.
Yeah.
But look, let's try to exempt politics out of this conversation. Aban beba, aban beko, aban beba, aban beko, aban beshe. Political parties beshe bo when they are in opposition, but when they come to power, the message is different.
Okay.
You get it?
That's how much shadam yes sir.
Not yeshedana, and almost shedana, almost yes. Not almost shadana, almost yes sir. The issue is. Eyana acquire say oversight. Aban bi aba ono no, or on a specific area or you're much interested in. Okay. Do you know, say, I think the transport unions even chide in increasing lorry fares by 20%, of which I think that the transport minister has set him for them to withhold the increment.
Yes.
Look, enkasenkato a year juma. So do you think all these things are fuel increments and other stuff in KB1? Until we depoliticize those sectors. Sabe me metna ha defend dia enye me obi so metna ha me defend dia or no ehun say emwa o man no we could see senka there will be improvement in especially toll. You get it? O man ya wo fango ye dane ani wa ha enka ne boni ne sen na so say politicians ba wo mafu e no mu painting no omo for money nkosa anema no. Do you know say gold for oil policy Dr. Bawumiani MPP abanye de baye na the current energy minister criticizing say it is a lazy man's approach and then ono asa ka say it's one of the best way to subsidize our city and decrease certain energy products. Me source now because I should I don't want to go there, please.
Me bacho manen kana say.
Nepa the way I see it me you be here. No. Oh please, men kasa don't go there. Enge men yasa had me
bacho kwa otam no yaso.
So at the me pacho no. Enti say ukojina akwantin fi ukojina nsu na tifi ko hunu nsu no no aba na afa ba bisa say wan na hunu nsu ya. You see emma impuntu okura ama baby a den. Because people will find or see you as somebody who is a double standard. You don't have principles. You are not principled. Until our politicians stop politicizing everything, I think that talk is a very great national asset. I say, I invest for future use. A time will come. Sabe, fan why a crave man on a background. A subeding. A subet.
Timotamu wing and a man.
Of so you see, and I make us a bind be a bar or on the priorities.
Okay.
So I made a general statement. Say politicians. I made a very profound statement though. Say politicians, if politicians are going to prioritize on some of these sectors, some of these industries nobody sika akwa yejuma ama o mine I think say obia o mine ha no.
Okay.
Ofadan so to say to your operation wo baby a wo car use wo koto fuel you will get fuel sabe ebeboa wa also who buy den abayin ha they make an what they make pattern say enti no we should stop politicizing everything.
Okay.
Now you make sure say government agencies, government institutions ye dis ka be she baby wo say dis ka she na ho abamfa so ama ye enti na mufuo no. Okay,
me da say enti any assess be we there is over to more political parties say we be ko be na turn watimi aye operational say be betimi abo amaye ba ma yenko na memra Joseph simami ensane ni nkomamfa free senior school na Mampengi Mohammed for private schools we receive over 150,000 students na almost so anya free senior school chafa wom simami ensama me enti wadaroma.
Let's put this on record. Minia Berman, I won't say he lied and harsh, but he was not truthful to the fact. Or maybe he has not read the budget. And yet, this is plain language. Here we find appendix budget and appendix 4A. Read it. What the allocation to government communication 8.8 million. Is it 51? Is it more than 51 million? It's two things. Either you've not read it or you just decided to peddle falsehood. Ghana for Mutio, they've read the budget.
4A MDA expenditure allocation.
On our quote, the women development 51.3 million.
Entity.
Yes.
The administration. But
and government communication. How much is that? Why is he lying? I mean, you try your opportunity. Then kind who say more move here, you know, or Munsunim, and they've read the budget. And don't come and sit there and quote modern Ghana. Meanwhile, you have the budget on your phone. Why are you not quoting from the budget? Only I think that is clear. Okay, so offer. I think it's a very good thing. Private senior high schools, no. 184 out of 350 some to 58 or so are collapsed since the inception of free senior high school. I think that free events private schools, so they were also doing very well that time. It created employment, a lot of employment. And the na me, I'm very much aware of what is happening in that private sector.
Okay.
And they say buying any Sweden who saw the Krani Bibeko a good thing. Because who call Cambridge in CA offer one who dies die see what kama be beer on facilities but because Obian Chuso because Obia Pebe obey them obey frinty so senior high school be cry way crassy cry just mumbo more than still I want to bet you so because of peso free. They make a notice and then Namwa come double track now cry covenant with me where your facilities be free. And Crawford mutra de private schools no so a graduate. They are graduate because unim obia wie wuniba or abanyam postino a private school sana no mutra de your friends injury educational complex your friends Kosipong senior high school. All these senior high schools are there. Our facilities work and so you are good because of free senior high school. Now you are packing crying abu your friends are buying schools in Kakre no more suffer. And to allocate this at least for start no schools be selected by 200 and as 300 offer. Now allocate 500 per school crowd the more a Bema school now have life ni communities are your friends in school no one no a Bema sa or more judging and omudi and yet employment in people are also selling around those places. Bema almost right then and the MS friend say they should monitor them well. Say or more allocating more non-standard no and yet to say a binding paper. Okay. And I believe that looking at this current minister and the vision of the president no ombe monitor more bibia I come if one school and say allocate your 500 at the comma that would be one I mean form one right. The employ by teachers by 20 times 300 will give you how many teachers and no best bed now eba aban so unemployment rate across no ebe den esubeti ama your friends will be so anti I think it's a very good call. Okay. The MPP antumi for 8 years no yewra John Dramani Mahama e hwesa no ma we nyina aye amana e kama scan so what track free senior high school no is unprecedented. That's about 3.5 your friends how much 3.5 billion is huge. And tin say once and say all this kind of students I mean schools no eton nuane no opoko aromu ko santansi jom no boy for no matter they make no tell say the all your friends advanced senior high school abrupo onu so ba bantuma jom no better no boy for fresh to want to be bia kama ko suane tuatua no of course abema local economy no so I boost because you talk from the market women and they also go and bring more to come and sell to those schools. And my economy,
but that's Joseph. Debra, you share we know free senior school. You see the private schools which are fun. Over 50,000 students.
I want my brother to make this clarification clear to me. Who is in charge of government communication?
Fuzukwachi.
Good. Look. I know. I will come to the. I will come to the. There is also man. Page 145 of the budget. It is stated, sir.
Debra, let's go.
Office of Government Communication that has been allocated such an amount. No. Over there, so I am clarifying on that. Page 145 of the budget.
For Ghana for.
Let me Ghana for when we said the budget. Over there, so look. With the free senior high school policy. The free senior high school policy.
He says 140.
Page 145. 71 million Ghana cedis. And I'm citing from government communication.
Let's go.
Don't laugh. 71 million. I'm allocated for that. No. Not you've shown it to you. Let Ghanaians know.
Yes, sir.
Look, the free senior high school policy. The main purpose of the free senior high school was to make sure say Ghana mofra benya addition to from basic to the second cycle. You get it? And His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the former president, and Dr. Bawumia, omunya nsemu no. Na omo pese sempo kura no enye esikafo mankwa na we say eden. Etimi ko school na emum. Yene a oni biefo ma yene a sebe ebi kakra ni fie no. Yensu ye be eden. Ye benya school ni biako.
Okay.
But look, it's good. Say about to me extended the support of the free senior high school policy to the private schools. But look, what feasibility studies have we done as a nation? Ayeko include businessman be investment into the national grid. You can support them, no problem. But feasibility studies being and why?
Say why not underground checks?
You see, yes, free senior high school. I say for you could see the challenges that we faced. Especially when it came to the enrollment, the number of students who were being given access to. You could see, say, Miami formal school. Initially, emphasis on number 400. Free senior high school, sorry, it would maybe not far more than 300. I'm making approximations, not the exact figures. You get it? And the free senior high school was to give access to Ghanaian children. It wasn't a political gimmick. School near Bray. And when this policy came about, we were happy say abayna den adwene Ghana form ade bia no a wo sha for you are not going to face challenges. Definitely you are going to face challenges. How you approach the challenges ensure say and they define you as a leader. It's not about your comments that you make about something, but the actions that you take. So looking at the enrollment issue, when we started free senior high school, we introduced the double track system, which was a very perfect intervention to solve the current challenges then. And I can confidently tell you, say majority of the schools have even dropped from the double track system because Akufo-Addo are buying making sure say enough infrastructure is going to be provided for the various second cycle institutions. What we are expecting from him is say he should channel his energy on the various infrastructures. The abandoned and to Nyanya Omrama to also is good and it's good to extend help. Look, to extend help to the various private institutions because private institutions, they are for their capital, they are for their profit.
But you get it?
Well, if Onoma Transfer, then they should bring a timeline how they are going to do things. A private and I say, or extend the policy to the private institutions. Because what I know is who would you when invest with Sika our private school now are buying up ababeji and are abandoning Sababisum. Na said you are winning to the Biana Menuane Kurani Sikabim core schools, the various schools. Now Susika Yakwa Kwede. Yako come. So what I say. So what will be the quality education that you will be looking for the Ghanaian children? You get it? So what I will say is good. I won't bastardize the policy, the initiative. You get it? But what I will say is, look, already we are having challenges with the current government schools who are enjoying free senior high school. So if you are going to extend a supporting or a helping hand to the private institutions, what measures have you taken in place? What feasibility studies have you done? Are you going to say, after you have extended the helping hand to the private sector or the private institutions, the government ones, so you are going to reduce the funding or the support that you are going to give them? Bring a policy. Let's like Magana Fung, a Kwanya over fast Friday. I know. And yes, be a workers over ya, Trano, Quenafide, or Tranco, Tranco, yes, I have it, baby. Obeko Henesi Kapudu, Tamako Sim, Sebian Makako did the Binumutum, Sebebi. We don't want that. All that we want to see is proactive measures. And I'm telling the cathedrals can hear proactive measures. Measures are a measures are a bedwa. I'm not sabi free senior high school no our education sector no. Ebetumpon na magana mebunu adisua ene ye nimu de akonka.
Okay, first mama, me that say because of time I guess man no ensia yen kwa 3 minutes na fe yen so so nti yen yisu eye bazin tele defending why 6,000 jobs mock NPP's NAPCO program. Eti memra 3 minutes yen file
143
145
what is there is Ministry of Communication. He's confusing himself with Ministry of Communication.
So I asked
to Ministry of Government Communication.
Okay.
Where
so what is the difference?
There's a difference. Okay. Ministry. That's a whole ministry. Please.
Communication.
That's a whole ministry.
Please.
Some judge.
So what was the amount?
Communication here, friends.
And even do not say the amount is they are not quoting. I am Ministry of Information Communication, which is I am talking about Ministry of Government Communication. Government communication machinery.
Ministry for
government communication machinery. And America said only allocated 7 to 1 million dollars. What are you talking about?
Go to Appendix 4A.
I am not confusing myself. That is the allocation that you want to confuse me. Go and read it well.
Communication is different from government communication.
So what allocation have you allocated?
It's the same.
We had Eugene Ahin. We had Opon Nkrumah and we had Ostrowusu. These are 3 different things. We now merge. We now information. Yes, we now
also communication.
We now took up.
You just hear presidential
communication. We now took up also upon your friends Kojo Opon Nkrumah off and brought in Felix. Has Eugene Ahin and then some judge. This is clear things. You don't understand this. You're confusing yourself.
Government communication of 70. 78.8 million. Government communication. 78.8.
That's how they are.
We don't learn. It's left to the conscience of the Ghanaian people.
Please.
And then 3 months in office. So much they say we don't learn.
I think I'm done with that.
So if we don't learn, it is left to the conscience of the Ghanaian people.
Just read
this is the kind in the poster that you have started in 3 months. And Ghanaians are watching. And Ghanaians are discerning as Look, we didn't even come here to talk about budget. We didn't even come here to talk about budget. I'm not confusing myself, but let Ghanaians know.
I don't Ghana for many jobs want to say. And the propaganda no.
Good to me, you can use it. Exactly. Don't come and defend.
I was surprised when some of the MPP guys begin to mock that collaboration. Say private
defend YEA 6,000 jobs.
Private security about on board the YEA. Now Obe Buana offer 6,000 jobs to young people of this country, which pay. They are not even graduates. If you are a graduate, you can also join. But SS, even judges, some of them can join. The salary level range from 1,000 Ghana cedis to 2,000. You are mocking this. Meanwhile, you employed a whole graduate. Some were even master's degree holders. You were paying them 700 cedis. Even up to now, Domuka 1 year, 1 year. And to these people, Minim said, I was even surprised that a whole government party that was in government 3 months, 4 months ago, knowing how it is, unemployment rate at 8%, almost call 15, almost 15%. They make another say Ghana for brain. In fact, 2022, Ghana for almost first not come on BBD. Ghana Statistical Service say over almost 250,000 people went down the poverty level. And you know the situation in this country. We are trying to solve the problem with collaboration with the private sector. Then you come online, you come and mock. Meanwhile, you were paying graduate, master degree holders 700 cities. And no crampono, mugu scheme no, mu chess ka diwie no. Up to now, mu do muka 12 months, mu 20 years. They make a notice. And the next three, and Tino Ghana for whom on so mu kasakra obianti. MPP from Parliament House to Bebia. When they speak, nobody even listen because they are so, I don't know. Minim said, I don't know, but let me reserve my comment. Okay. I think it's good that he came back to clarify, but a good policy. I say you, maybe Joskin Institute. I'm running a small private school. I need teachers. I can pay them 1,500 to 2,000. I go to YEA. We are all trying to help. You, myself, and the YEA have signed an agreement. I'm offering this opportunity for the people to come and join. Not only government that can employ people. Of course. And the pay is more than minimum wage.
Private school for now, 300, 200.
Yes, but this one is 1,000. Minimum is 1,000.
Okay, but that's it.
Yes, near our US school and say, "Your fan of scrutiny." No problem. Why? In case a child be no person called military and I say a service beer, opportunity job because he has having the training. Now, why I'm monitored? Sad, the moderator man come people come out because of anti-Ghana for no. They come out and they mock because they don't mock it.
But anti-Ghana
because they believe in Yenchendi. They so when them first come wrong.
But that's it.
The first one na the why national service no more the ghost name
for boy. Yeah. My remember when 2 minutes permission, madam.
Over dance one, my member time but I think you couldn't use it to even defend the indefensible. I was expecting saying Obedi Obeka.
What they can want better Ghana for trim now. And then no
over dance one.
But
man can say so. Yeah,
no, he invited me.
And then the first time I'm in so I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. So the next time I miss you, I also prepare myself.
No, but they give you opportunity and you are telling me I couldn't. You're invited.
The issue is over danzo. If you bebunu na ye de aban adwuma hye won sa easy na to be any so hye na no dem. And if you mock the previous government's NABCO, irrespective of the challenges that it faced there, I know people are through NABCO and they are having permanent employment at some of the sectors in some of the public sectors through NABCO. So such a person, if you are mocking the same scheme, the same initiative that secured him a permanent job, you are not being fair to that person. Because Basintale thinks where you activate all body cameras, where you activate all YEA 6,000 employees, how are you going to defend this? Abayne say, in this fiscal year, we are not going to employ anybody in the various public sector, irrespective of whether you are going to employ them in the private sector or you are going to employ them wherever that you think. Look, MPP started something like NIP, and then they feel for Swing Cancer Down, National Entrepreneurship Initiative Project. It was partnering various private institutions, of which UNIJ. At that time, we do UNIJ a center near training mebunu in sewing, fashion design, and minimum one, a buying saw masina, and they are having their industrial machines and normal form through the NEP initiative. This is something it is tangible. You get it. And if say you think that you are going to create a good 6,000 jobs of which you are not even started, you don't even know the process how you are going to come about it. You are mocking something. And also, he doesn't know how to come about it. No, you have not bring out. You have not bring out measures. So you can't come and mock an initiative. I employ will be currently in the various sectors.
But you only compare with NABCO now. What's the difference?
You see, I don't make us a NABCO. So NABCO. I know NABCO. The Nation Builder School, which was to prepare graduates to face future possible employment. Because irrespective of the challenges that it faced. Look, me make us say I am patriotism here. Me only me brabun team here. Because irrespective of NABCO, the challenges that NABCO faced.
Matthias,
I have people through NABCO, they are having permanent employment in the various government agencies. So what you say? So if something a ghost project that you have not yet established, you have not yet started. So it is a ghost project. It is a ghost project. It is a ghost project. So you can't come something which is not yet done. You don't know the failures or the positivity. You get it? Don't me mock it.
Before send up system, no making a year, Jumano. What kind of human sana, Robert Stati? It is a Nipana cardinal from Robert Statia. Young say, one to me and ye, not walk away and walk. But be the initiative number say, the EPC. Your money, benefit of doubt. Now for ye, now won't me send a money by.
So if we are, if we are, in America, this is not activate all body cameras. And yes, our Kasani bees, our social media gimmicks. Now you should show maturity at the office that we have appointed him to. Some of us, we all are proud of him because we are bebunu. Now, if you are being lifted, Sebi, you don't have any, any history of permanent employment and awunya adwuma bia ma ye uze wa ye adwuma ni a pagya wa kwa akoto sa sector wona na said ye mu bi no nkranhye ma ye say definitely there is future ahead, but you don't start at on this tangent. Something I wo dey asi wani so wo ani so ade hu na wo dey asi wani so obeye no ye mmaki obi ye say nante ya yensere ba fine wo dey afen na wo be sa afie afen na wo twi so person but wo wi ana if you talk I will also talk but you tell so on kasa dia so be kasa dia say yapon on to bua o me mo Yapon. Offer dance. Offer.
Let this be on record that there's no freeze in employment in this country.
What are you talking about? But who should stop lies? Stop. Where? Money freeze on for the fiscal year. In your budget. Which budget? In your budget. What are you talking about?
I haven't read anything.
I haven't read anything, but the Ghanaian public knows some money freeze actual employment. So many page, but the Ghanaian people know. Give me what are you talking about?
So you came here to
what are you talking about?
Is it that you don't know what?
I don't know. Ghanaian people know the budget. Give me the page. The budget that forcing came to parliament to read. You have put freeze on unemployment for the fiscal year. What are you talking about?
Page what? Page what?
Page you are asking page. And who put page? Page what?
Slow down. Yabada ye nua Bema Joseph la NDC Congress member yabada na Asante region. Afi Kwaku Dabla Junior MP Congress Asante region bacho Mr. Kwaku. Nyame adoma e be sia Friday. Mi di na fada so yabada MC aso bacho beso na pon. Bacho me pon. Madam Bada wase afi producer atopada wase. Ana afi eye Dani boy da wase. Na na ya yadamu nyama se. Ye sia Friday night so come na bye bye. Madam wase.
Something you can't
Audio